I have your attention, please. Train number 20 has now arrived at the station. However, there'll still be a few more minutes before we begin boarding.
Tickets fell off. There they are.
Oh, okay. So room 2 is just right up to your left.
Okay, thank you.
And to New York, yes?
Yes.
Okay, just right up to your left. Have you guys traveled with us before?
No.
Oh, wonderful. Can you get that? We're hitting on about a 3.5 hour delay. It's a little after 11 o'clock. Just got on the train, headed out of Atlanta. Missed dinner by 2 hours. We're really disappointed we're not going to get to eat in the dining car tonight, but they've made arrangements for us to have sandwiches and a drink in the lounge car, which is nice. So really super excited. This looks like a small space, but at the same time it's going to be a huge space for us to share this trip to up through Washington, D.C. and into New York City. So,
And it's now 10:30, and we have a sleeper car. So where we're sitting makes one bed, which is recommended for taller people. And then right up above where I'm showing you now is the second bed, which lowers on some tracks, which we'll do a room tour tomorrow.
So my flat iron steak dinner, baked potato, sour cream, and medley of vegetables very quickly deteriorated into a bagged cheeseburger and Doritos when the train got delayed for 3.5 hours. But I do have a root beer, so all is not lost.
Camera.
Culpeper, Virginia. I think I'm gonna get out and stay a while. Or definitely come back again. There's a great tea house, isn't it, where we had tea?
Yes. We had English. We had an English tea.
English tea in Culpeper last winter. We were driving through.
High tea.
High tea.
Yeah.
Yes. That's where you raise your pinky. Treasury.
Even though our first impression of the roomette was that it was a very small space, in the end, especially for an overnight trip, it ended up being rather nice accommodations. It was safe, it was private, it felt secure. And for that reason, we felt it was a good value for the money. The maximum capacity for the roomette is 2 people, and we could see why. When you enter the roomette, there are 2 seats facing each other, and these form the bottom bunk when pulled out in reclined position. One of them obviously faces forward, and the other is riding backwards on the train. Hovering over the seating area in what appears to be a low ceiling is the top bunk. When the top bunk is stowed away, it's not usable. And when you're ready to turn in for the night, the cabin attendant will not only put the beds in position, but will provide you with blankets, pillows, and the sheets. I found this little pouch on the wall very handy for my glasses and my phone when I was up in the top bunk. There's also a coat hanger here and some hooks, so you'll find little places to stash all your stuff. The lights and all the switches are clearly labeled and didn't take long to figure out. I, for one, do not like environments where the air is stagnant, and here you can control some outdoor airflow into your room, as well as your own personal thermostat to set it to your desired temperature. There is a separate air vent and control for each of the bunks. And then they provide you with a box of Kleenex, which sits next to the armrest for the forward-facing chair. There's a trash receptacle and your own personal toilet paper, which is wrapped with cellophane to keep it sanitary. The other armrest is equipped with a cup holder and another additional outside airflow vent, which is controlled by a sliding mechanism. Then the curtain for the window is above. Situated above and behind this chair is your own personal task light. And more of a floodlight on the wall with 2 different settings. The seat opposite is riding backwards, and it's not as wide as the other one to make room for some other accommodations. One purpose is that when the top bunk is down, it acts as a step ladder to get there. Maybe what's on the left side of the mirror will give you a clue as to its second function. There's some cups, some liquid soap, and some bar soap. Ah, I gave it away. Sink down indicator, electrical outlets, and the button to flush the toilet. What? This handlebar definitely came in handy when climbing to the top bunk. There's also a towel bar and a light over the mirror. Now, there is not a shower space available in this room, but there's one available if you get a roomette down the hall. Up above there was enough storage for us to stow 2 small duffel bags, 2 large backpacks, a couple pairs of shoes that we weren't wearing, and our fleece jackets. Okay, we just thought this was the coolest thing ever, that the steps turned into a commode and a sink. Now, the space that you have when you're sitting on the commode, when the bunks are set up, is very, very small. Ergo, you probably can't spread your knees too far apart, if you catch my drift. But it was very convenient to have in the cabin in the middle of the night. And stored in the wall in between the seats is a pull-out tray table. It's equipped with its very own checkerboard. brought along some knitting to pass the time, although it does fly by, and especially if you decide to step out of the train when it makes its stops, it's nice to get some fresh air and sunshine. We're in the deluxe sleeper car because it was vacant, and the staff said that we could come in here and check it out for maybe a possible future train trip, and also to spread out a little bit and relax, which was very nice of them. We've enjoyed this so far. It's my first destination train. I've been on a train through the Panama Canal, which was an excursion off of a cruise. Whoops, tunnel. And I've been on like the Napa Valley wine train. But this is definitely my first experience on a train getting from point A to point B, and also having the sleeper car was wonderful because we slept most of the time that we were traveling. Got off to a rough start, probably have already mentioned in this video. There was a freight train scheduled to come in, and one of their cars had mechanical issues, so they had to stop that train and detach all the cars to get to that car and remove it. So our train got delayed for 3 hours, so we got to the station an hour early before our train was supposed to depart. So basically we spent some 3.5 hours waiting for the train to show up, which was, I mean, horrible, uncomfortable wooden benches in the train station. So that was already just a huge deflation of all our excitement. Anyway, needless to say, the passengers could not wait to get on the train and depart. So we got in our, when you watch the YouTube videos about the actual rooms that you stay in on the train, and particularly the sleeper car, oh my gosh, it looks so much bigger than it is. It really is quite small, and especially with Chris being 6'7", what a time. So we're thinking about next time we travel, we're gonna upgrade. But, well, I chose to film this video entirely through a tunnel, so I may have to just do it again. Here we go again. We have not seen this much tunnel for the entire duration of our experience on the train. Maybe when I was asleep, but yeah. Okay, catch up with you soon. This is a tour of the bedroom, which is one step above the roomette. It's kind of hard to film on a moving train, so bear with me. As you will see, a lot of the amenities are the same as the roomette, but it's a lot more spacious. This is a closet, which has its own door, unlike the roomette. Here are the controls for the airflow and the thermostat. A reading light and lights overhead in a sofa-style seating arrangement. And up above is the upper bunk, which instead of gliding down, it angles down on the track. Across from the sofa is a set of vanity mirrors with lighting overhead, and a stationary sink, which does not fold away like the sink in the roomette, and it has all the amenities of the roomette room's bathroom area. The seat facing the sofa in the bedroom is more like an office chair, and it swivels. And just like the roomette, there's also a pull-out table, cup holders, armrests, and ventilation. An additional mirror is behind the office chair. Beside that is the door to the bathroom with a towel rack and coat hook. And above, a lot more space for storing luggage and stashing things away. A main benefit of having the bedroom is your own private bathroom and shower. Here you'll find fresh towels, a commode, and the shower as part of the room. And that's the end of the bedroom tour. Of course, no trip that we take would be complete without ice cream.
Susquehanna River, just like right in the mouth of it.
Susquehanna.
That way is the very northern tip of the Chesapeake Bay. Well, we're just minutes away from Penn Station in New York City, and quite frankly, I'm not ready to get off the boat.